Oh my God, I can ask anything. No, Bryony is away. Wait.
Switch camera? What does that mean?
Are you back?
I just disappeared.
I hope I'm recording. So it's so exciting to talk to you, Bryony.
You too?
Can you say your name like in a way you usually want people to say it?
So it's Bryony Sier.
Bryony.
Yeah.
When I try to say it, it sounds Scottish. Bryony.
It's actually an Irish name.
Oh, really?
So yeah.
Okay.
So that explains a bit.
Yeah. Okay. So I try to learn it. So it's the same with my name usually. It's a bit strange. Oh my God! No, you froze. That was not good.
Is it?
Shit. Oh, yes. Okay. Here we go again. We don't need to talk about the name, so that So, have you ever thought about another path, like to choose another profession, or how? Yeah, if you would not be a musician, singer, songwriter, what would be? What would it be?
I would be an author because I love reading. I'm a bit obsessed with books, so I pick up inspiration from reading a lot of different books and stuff. So I love writing my own books as well. Because when I was in school, I turned to music as an outlet, but I also turned to writing. And it definitely wasn't, the grammar probably wasn't the best when I was in school, and the stories probably didn't make any sense, but I definitely, like when I went to college and I was doing essay writing and stuff, I found I had even more of a passion for writing again. So definitely an author. But whether or not my books would actually get published, that's another question.
Yeah, but isn't it the story which counts? It's not the grammar. So I would love to read your books, but you have never published anything.
I know, never published. I did complete my first book about a year ago now, and it's only taken me like 10 years to finish something.
Okay.
So now that it was done, I sent it off to different publishers. And at one point, this publisher got in touch with me, and I was at a gig, and it was on a boat. And this was a very unique experience because I'd never been on a boat before, let alone sing on one. So it was very different. But just before the gig, I sent off a few emails to different people to say I finished my book and if you'd like to check it out or whatever, just in case it was a chance it could get published. And I had this email and it was saying like, we'd love to publish your book. And I only read that first line. And I was in a restaurant at the time and I jumped up to my seat and I was like, oh my gosh. I was hyperventilating because I genuinely thought someone wanted to publish my book. And I rang my nan. I rang my mother.
Of course.
I rang anybody who was anybody to let them know. And then I read the rest of the email. And I realised that they wanted a fee. So they wanted me to pay them to actually publish it. So my mood was just like flattened.
Who's you are reading a lot, so who's your favorite author?
I like Jojo Moyes. She wrote a book called Me Before You. And I remember going into this charity shop and seeing this book on the shelf, and I didn't really know what to make of it at first because I read the back. It didn't give too much away, but I took it home with me, and that's the first time I've ever cried reading a book because it was so powerful. And they made a movie then of the book, and that was equally amazing. And she's definitely like, I've read a few books by her, and she's definitely one of my favourite artists, I was going to say then. I can't seem to read one book at a time because there's too many good ones.
Oh, I know that. Yeah, I also have piles everywhere. And it's I know that. But what would be your absolute dream venue? If both was interesting, what is there like? Have you been thinking about the dream venue?
I think like there's obviously in Cardiff is like the Motorpoint Arena, which is like a really big venue in Wales. Like a lot of people have sung at, and that's kind of I've been to a few shows there as well, and it just looks like an amazing venue to gig at. And obviously with a gig like that, I think you need quite a bit of a following really to kind of fill the space because
it's huge.
Like, it's huge.
Okay.
So I think like as far as Wales goes, I would definitely like to gig somewhere like that one day, you know, if that come about, like, but yeah, definitely. I want to travel the world, like eventually. There's so much to see, and I've only experienced Wales and England, so I've never been any further than England. And that's including with my music as well. So on my bucket list is to travel, and I would love to go to Canada and Nashville, because a lot of people have said to me, your music out in Nashville and Oklahoma and places like that, like they've said you should go out there and experience the type of music scenes. So I think just to experience another country, like somewhere I'm unfamiliar with, that'd be so amazing. I would just love to go everywhere and anywhere.